Now, what have you put about the back gate being left open? Because that would make the claim invalid, wouldn't it?
It wasn't me.
Well, I put that they forced it open, which they sort of did, except by using the handle and turning. But it is quite stiff, so they might well have had to do that forcibly.
Yeah, but as long as everybody knows it wasn't me.
Yes, 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 we know it. Actually, darling, if a man comes and asks if the gate was left unlocked, it wasn't.
But it was.
Well, yes, but don't say it was unlocked.
But it was.
Just say it wasn't.
So you want me to lie? So you're always saying, oh, don't lie, but now you're saying do lie. Now you're saying Karen lie.
Well, how about you just don't say anything?
But what if he asks me?
He won't.
But what if he does?
Then just say, I don't know.
But I do know. You told me it was unlocked.
We could have made a mistake.
Or you could have lied. Because you're lying to the insurance man now, so you could be always lying.
Well,
So I'll just say that Mummy and Daddy said that the gate was locked, but they are big fat liars.
Well, that was Christmassy.
Will they come back? Will the burglars come back?
What? The burglars could come back?
No, Karen, of course not. No one's saying that. The burglars aren't coming.
But they could hit us with their iron bars, but when we're asleep.
No one's going to hit you with anything. And anyway, robbers just want to take your stuff. They don't want to hurt you.
What about the Vikings?
Vikings?
Yeah, the Vikings. They will rob you and hurt you.
Well, actually, historians now think that the Vikings weren't nearly as violent.
Can we not
as
worry about the history?
And what about the thuggies? They would rob you and they would steal your kids for slaves.
Ben.
And then they'd burn your house down. They could
Ben.
just, like, pin you to a table.
Ben.
Go all over you to your, like, little pieces of meat. Then they'd bury you under their palace.
There aren't people like that round now.
Yeah, but what about the things that are now? Like,
Ben.
there were those group of Mexican women who would, like, invite you round to their house for smoothies.
That was in
They
Mexico.
would drug you.
Ben.
And they hurt somebody because there were those two wrestling dwarves who came around
Wrestling
to
dwarves?
one of the women's houses, and she gave them her smoothies, and
Ben.
they drank them, but because they were so small and they had the dwarving illness,
And
they
none of
it
this
kind
family-
affected their system, and they just died.
Or dwarf wrestlers.
Can you stop him?
Where are you learning this stuff?
I think it was in RV.
Listen, Karen, you don't have to worry about robbers coming back. And in the unlikely event that they did, they'd only come when people were out.
You said they were stupid and take drugs, and if they were stupid and take drugs, they wouldn't be able to know if the light was on in our house or if the light was on in their head.
Hey, come on. Listen, you, come here. You have absolutely nothing to worry about, OK?
Okay.
Yeah, I promise you, as your dad, that those robbers are never, ever coming back.
Okay.
OK? Off you go. Bet you they do come back then.
Pete.
Bob and Jean got turned over 4 times on the top.
Shush.
They've got an Alsatian.